But see, when Ali Carter came back and, also addressed it.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. It's any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting a body. And you gotta tell him no. You gotta tell him no. I did.
Katt Williams is not letting up on Diddy. He just came for him again right after the trial began. He's now calling on the police to find Ali Carter and bring her in as a witness. Right now, Cassie is the star witness in the case, but Katt wants Ali involved too, since she supposedly knows a lot and has receipts to back it up. But here's the problem. Ali Carter is currently missing, and no one knows where she is. Before her sudden disappearance, she made serious allegations against Diddy, and it went so viral that her house was raided by armed men who were reportedly trying to kill her. Thankfully, she and her family weren't home at the time. Even after relocating to another state, they still managed to track her down. Jaguar Wright has made it her mission to find Ali, and now Katt Williams is joining the effort. People are really starting to pay attention. Just days before she disappeared, Ali went live looking terrified and told viewers she feared for her life. She claimed both she and her family were being hunted and that the police weren't doing anything to protect her. She warned that if anything happened to her, if she turned up dead or missing, it would be because of them. Ali also said that armed men had been paid to come after her, and they broke into her home looking for possible evidence connected to the people they were working for. She even went live again to show footage of her ransacked house, and it looked bad. Fortunately, she wasn't there when it happened, but the mess they left made it clear they wanted her to know they'd been there.
You get pressured, attacked, stalked, and hunted down for your own information. You get to re-victimized again by people who wanted to argue or back and forth this week like that matters. Okay, you had Stu Peters and Timothy Charles Homestead going back and forth, and nobody has even bothered. Not that I give a damn, and not that I understand that you guys are gonna be that selfish, but nobody has bothered to apologize for all the hell that has happened. But you guys were arguing back and forth, and in that meantime, we lost our home. You don't believe me? Here you go. What was it, a full house? We were still paying rent on our house. What we were doing this whole time was moving everything because our house is gone. Our house is gone. This is the price. This is the price of speaking out. What was our beautiful 3-bedroom acre home on 21225 Standing Rock Avenue? Because everybody has the address. Because organizations that were attached to Marks, Sawyer, and many other organizations decided to put out the address. My license plate for one of my cars, and many other of them. So here you go. You can have it, right? Because this is what happens when you speak out. This is what happens when you tell all the truth. This is what happens when you decided to stand up for the children. And when you understand that survivors don't just get to do a seminar, but when you understand that survivors don't just get to just be and then show up somewhere and talk and monetize everything that they're saying. When you realize that that's bull, you will understand. Look at the tactics and pay attention. Pay attention. I'm still not asking you for a damn thing but to wake up. I'm not asking you for a damn thing but just to get outside. I don't give a damn about money, numbers on my platform. You can have all of it. You took everything. The only thing that I give a about right now is the fact that there is a baby in the way. There's babies in the way. There are people that I love that I can't get out of the way. What am I supposed to do? When the people and the authority that you're supposed to go to, you can't go to them. We lost our home.
What makes this entire situation even more suspicious is that Ali Carter disappeared just days before Diddy's trial began. It's almost as if someone is trying to silence her, keeping her hidden until the trial ends, because she knows too much and could potentially complicate things for those involved. And contrary to what many people believe, Diddy isn't the only person she's been exposing. Ali has also called out several other celebrities, and a lot of them reportedly aren't happy about the things she's revealed on social media. She hasn't held anything back. For instance, not long before her disappearance, Ali publicly accused Akon of serious wrongdoing. She claimed that she and a friend were invited to a party by Akon and his associate from Dubai. But once they arrived, things allegedly took a dark turn. Ali said their drinks were spiked, and once the drugs kicked in, Akon's associate sexually assaulted her friend multiple times throughout the night, even going so far as to physically violate her in disturbing ways. What shocked people even more was that Ali admitted she witnessed it all, and yet still went on to have consensual relations with Akon that same night, while her friend was being assaulted in another room. Because she not only exposed Akon and his friend, but also admitted her own inaction, many people believed her story, horrified not just by what happened, but by the fact that she didn't try to stop it.
This house is really nice house. Before we were told to go to a room, we were in the living room, and I was sitting with Akon, and my friend was sitting with his friend, who's from Dubai. They still didn't do a test and do a sample that they could do. So, his friend fisted my friend anally. She fought him, and then made things worse. You're not allowed to help. You're not allowed to, you're not allowed to flinch. You're not allowed to get angry. So I didn't help her. And I'm really sorry. And she got hurt. She bled a lot. She got really sick. And I didn't get to see her anymore after that. So I didn't cry. I didn't get mad and thought I didn't get mad at all. I wasn't yelling. I wasn't asking him to let me go. I didn't get mad at him. I did what he said. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't brutal. It wasn't bad. He didn't hurt me as...
In another one of her videos, Ali also claimed that Tupac was her biological father, and that she was separated from her mother at birth. She went on to allege that Tupac is still alive, and that his family has been deliberately ignoring all her attempts to contact them, especially since she started speaking out on social media.
You won't be able to hide from the public abuse. Okay? Anybody that is in my biological family of surrogates, they know damn well what I'm talking about. All of y'all know what I'm talking about. And if something happens to this woman right here, that's the only person that I will ever consider. She is my mother. I know nothing of it. So if somebody touched my mama, it won't be a chance to glance the way you guys will be seeing us on t-shirts. And I'm down with that because you know where we're going. But if insurance believes everything. And I mean everything. If a song comes on and cleaning out my closet, everybody knows what that means. So I want to tell you now, I know a little bit that I did not know. I haven't even got to the facility. I haven't even got to the things are buried. Why do I know places that were in San Bernardino in 2005 when I was a child? I know a lot of people that haven't put off yet because every time I see you guys see what kind of hell that we get. So like I said, Tupac, you know what I'm talking about. You won't even be able to hide from your own now. Try it.
Going back to Diddy, he's actually the main reason Ali began exposing the darker side of the industry in the first place. Since she started speaking out, she hasn't let up. Ali made extremely disturbing accusations, claiming that Diddy and his associates were involved in the kidnapping of children and forcing them into horrific acts involving animals, all while being recorded on camera. She alleged that these children were kept in metal chains and subjected to satanic rituals. While Ali didn't reveal the exact locations where these acts supposedly took place, she claimed she witnessed it all firsthand during her time in the industry. According to her, most of these children didn't survive.